So Brandon, let's do some incentive training. And we covered this on our call last month, which was great. And I just want to compliment you as a team, how you have embraced these incentives. We are so proud of the team. You have all embraced the incentives. You study them. So we've got additional questions which we've been asked, which tells us that you are studying these incentives, getting to the bottom of them and understanding them. So we just want to run through them again, because repetition is the mother skill. And so first of all, and this doesn't matter to new distributors on the call, it's more to the people that have been around for a little while. We have removed the fast start to manager and senior manager incentive. Okay, so if somebody does 250 personal points, they don't become a manager. If they do 500 personal points, they don't become a senior manager. Those incentives that we ran last year have been removed. Okay, but here's the great thing is we have introduced something new, which is any distributor will earn 3% sales volume bonus if they do 100 personal points over 250 points. Okay, so here's an example. You do 100 points and you sponsor a distributor who does 150 points. So you have a qualifying point volume of 250 points. You will earn 3% sales volume bonus. Now, last year, up to December last year, you had to be a manager before you were eligible to earn any sales volume bonus. So this is just a real benefit, and we're quite excited about it. A new incentive that was introduced called the Fast Start Step Up Bonus Incentive. And basically, what is this? This is available to new distributors in their first full 3 months. So if you are a new distributor and you joined in the month of February, you've just joined, then you have March, April, and May will be your first 3 full months. If you joined in January, anytime in January, then your first 3 full months will be February, March, April. Okay, so we start counting your full month off the month after you joined. But it's also available to current distributors. Any distributor, manager, senior manager, executive, or senior manager, this has been available to you from January, February, and March. And so here's a chance to earn extra cash. Okay, we call it the Fast Start Step Up Bonus. So earn money fast when you step up and personally sponsor new distributors. So step 1, if you step up to manager and you personally sponsor 2 new distributors with 100 points, you'll get an extra 150 Rand Fast Start bonus on top of your near life bonus. Yep. Now, 150 Rand isn't going to change your life. It's not going to change the world, but it's the cherry on the top. And more than anything, the 150 bonus is just saying, hey, you're on track. You have started fast. You have started strong. That you are on the way to building a solid, profitable near life business. Now, what happens in your first 3 months? If you step up to senior manager and you personally sponsor 4 new distributors, you'll earn yourself an extra 300 Rand. Now, maybe you sponsored 2 of those distributors in your first month and you sponsored 2 in your second month. We accumulate your distributors. So this doesn't have to happen in 1 month. It can happen over the 3-month period. What happens if you, in this 3-month period, you step up to executive manager and you personally sponsor 6 new distributors, each with 100 points within that 3-month period? You'll earn an extra 550 Rand Fast Start bonus. So now you have a chance to earn 150, 300, 550. That's an extra 1,000 Rand on the Fast Start bonus within your first 3 months in this business. Okay. If you have questions, please just jot your questions down in the comments and we will try and pick up on them. Brandon, is there anything you want to add to this?
Yes, Drew. And I think this is something that maybe we just need to clarify. What is the first full 3 months? Because sometimes it gets confusing. So let's say somebody joins in the month of February this month. Obviously, it could be at the beginning of the month or the last day of the month or in the middle of the month. So February, we will not count February as their first month. The first month will be March, and the second will be, it will be March, April, May. So those are the three first full 3 months. So why do I need to explain this? Because some people think they start counting from the month that they join. It's the following month, which will be the month 1, and then the second one and the third one, which makes it the first full 3 months. Very important to remember that.
Correct. Now, let's say you join in February.
One part.
Let's say you join in February and you sign up one person in February and you take your manager step. Okay. Mm-hmm. You're not going to get any fast start because it requires 2 people to be signed up.
Yes.
But now what happens in March, if you qualify as a manager again and you sponsor one more? Hey, now you've taken your manager step and you sponsored 2, yes, you're going to get your manager bonus. And I've actually got a couple of visuals here, Brandon, which I'm going to share. Just so I know people are visually orientated. Manager. Okay, so you do 100 points over 500 points, QPV, that's a manager, and you personally sponsor 2. So it could look like that. That will give you your 150 Rand. Your senior manager, that's 100 personal points over 1,000 points. So you do 100 personal points minimum. And within your team, you do 1,000 points. That's a senior manager step. And you have personally sponsored 4. Doesn't have to happen the same month as your step up. It can happen over the months running up to that. You'll get your extra 300 Rand. And finally, executive manager. That is a business that does 100 points minimum over 2,000 points accumulated in your team. And over that full 3-month period, you sponsor 6 people, each with 100 points. You'll get your extra 550 Rand bonus over and above your income. And that bonus is just saying, congratulations, you started right. You are on track.
Good.
Okay.
So Drew,
yes.
Drew, just a silly question. What if I join, I become a distributor, my first month, I just do my 100 points. The second month, I do my 100 points. And then my third month, I sponsor 6 people and I do 2,000 points. I'm an executive manager. Will I qualify for this money? And how much is it that I qualify?
Now you're asking difficult questions, but yes, yes, you will. So if that happened in the 3rd month, guess what? You're going to pick up your manager fast start bonus. You're going to pick up your senior manager fast start bonus, plus you'll pick up your executive manager fast start bonus, all in the same month. So you're going to stack up 1,000 Rand extra fast start bonus. Great question.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, so we can share these slides. I won't go through these, but these are the questions that have been coming up since we first launched this. So we can share this with the teams, or it has already gone out to the teams. Okay, if you do have questions, feel free to drop a message in the chat box. I see Karen Strauss, great to have you in the call. Please, can you teach us how to present the product and the opportunity? Sure thing, we're going to do that. We're going to show you a super simple way to do that, because that is the money-making activity. That's no problem. Yes, I have a question here in Zambia. Okay, if you type your question in, we'll get back to it once we have it. Then the next incentive, which Brandon has covered, so I'll just touch base on it, is our 3 and 30 incentive. And that is super simple. We have just brought this 3 and 30 back to the original one because we've gone back to simplicity this year. We know simplicity is key to building a successful business because simplicity allows you to duplicate yourself. And so you need to do 100 points minimum, and you need to find 3 people in your organization, or 3 new distributors, and they each need to do 100 points. Why 100 points? Because that is the first job of a business builder. And so we want to recognize you for sponsoring business builders into your team. When you do that, you achieve your 3 and 30. Okay, so right now, for the people who achieved it in January, you're getting 10 PV worth of products sent directly to you as your incentive. But we are still building the online system to this program, which we expect to have live in April. And what will happen is in April, you will be able to start accumulating your 10 PV, or you will have a pool of product or gear that you can select from and purchase using that 10 PV. But until that system is up and running online, we will be sending you your product with your first order of the month. Okay, the question is, how can I join here in Zambia? That's very easy. Just drop it. We won't answer that now, but you can just drop us your number in the Q&A where you've questioned that, and we'll get in touch with you. That's no problem. And let us know who got you onto this call. Very important. Okay, so Brandon, that's it from my side.
No, I think, yeah, you've covered it very, very, very well, Drew. It's so easy, simple. And just a reminder to everybody, the incentives book and the flyer, which has all of this information, is available on the back office. You go to resources, and that is where you'll find all of this information. And many of the recordings that we've already done where we explain this, they are also available. And just shout. And if you have any question, speak to your uplines. They will help you.
Fantastic. And a question has come in from Cuss, and I know he knows the answer to this, but thank you for bringing it up, Cuss. Is the Fast Start also open to all that joined in 2022? Yes, we'll consider you as a current distributor. And so if you joined prior to January 2023, the Fast Start is available to you only in the months of January, February, and March. So you only actually have February and March left to make sure you step up and you sponsor your business builders. Thanks for the question, Cass. Okay, good. So you can see we are very focused this year. We're very clear in what we've got to do. Brandon, if you just make a note of that number there, then we can get in comms with them. Thanks so much. We're very clear in where we're going this year. The number one concern that people are starting this year with, and this is head and shoulders above any other concern that they have, above their health, above everything else. The number one concern is their finances. They are financially stressed. That is a proven study that was done at the start of this year. And so we want to help people. And so we are very focused in getting out and finding those people on your name list, finding those people that you're going to meet along the way that have a need to make more money. We're going to bring them into this near life community, and we're going to give them a crystal clear system and crystal clear way of where they can start their business as a distributor. And within the first 6 to 8 months, they can be making an extra 10,000 Rand plus a month. Okay, that's what we're going to do this year. And we're very excited about it, and we're very clear about it.